Hey, you.
Hi there. Hello.
Oh, I was about to say hello.
Haha. I am about to go to court because I was allegedly speeding and received a ticket for it. So that's what I gotta go do.
Yep, and I'm going to be filming a CoverFX Power Play Foundation video. Which I'm excited about.
I like the little Lush bottles, empty Lush containers in the corner there.
They were stacked and then the cats knocked them over. But I have 5, so I can go trade them in for a fresh face mask.
What'd you do this morning? Other than go to UPS with me to get some packages.
Yeah.
Because I already know about that, even though we didn't show it in the vlog. What else did you do? I responded to emails.
That's what I did as well. I talked to you about some emails. I replied to some emails. I talked to Rianne. Spent some time on Instagram. I slept in. You made me coffee, which was really nice.
I know.
You woke me
It
up
was
with
really
that.
nice.
It's a nice way to wake up with someone bringing you coffee when you're not expecting it.
I wish I knew what that was like.
Oh, come on. You don't drink coffee.
All right, I have to go now.
All right. Have fun.
Bye. Thanks. I will have such a good time.
Have the best time ever.
Thanks. There you go. Bye.
Bye.
I called Sheena on the way home, but then I wanted to save all the details for the vlog. So what happened, before I went to the court, I watched a YouTube video in the kitchen on my mom's computer about how to get out of speeding tickets. And this guy, I'll link to it in the description because the guy does give a lot of good information. He's actually a former cop. Yeah. And he gave a lot of good info on like what to ask the cops about and what to sort of question them about, which I didn't even know you could do.
No, me either.
So I went to court, and there's a bunch of other people, and the cop that gave me the ticket was there. And then before my case was called, or whatever they call it, some other dude went up for a speeding ticket, which is what the ticket that I got was for, allegedly speeding. And this dude was like, yeah, I wasn't speeding. I had GPS on. Like, I have a thing in my car that beeps if I go over 55 miles an hour. Like, I didn't speed. And they're like, okay, well, let's hear the officer's side of it. And this guy had every single detail. It was ridiculous.
Was it the same cop?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ah.
It was the same cop that pulled me over. And he had every detail. Like the radar gun was this type of radar gun. This is the serial number. It was calibrated before and after my shift. This is the part of the car that I pointed it at. This was the speed that I got. Like, I'm certified as a radar person. Like, just all this stuff, like the color of the car, the day, like pretty much like what the weather was like, you know? And so I'm like, all right, well, I like, what am I even gonna say?
Yeah.
I guess I'll try to go to traffic school or whatever to keep it off the insurance. And then, and this guy was pulled over on the same stretch of highway that I was pulled over on. So it comes to be my turn, and I'm looking around the courtroom, and I noticed that officer is gone. So I guess it wasn't the same officer that pulled me over. They just all look the same to me. No offense, police. I actually have a lot of respect for people that do stuff like that. The point is, it was not the same person.
Okay.
So the judge called me up, and he said, well, your officer did not show up, so in the interest of justice, I am dismissing your case. And I said,
That's awesome.
right on. Yep.
That's super rad.
It is super rad. That's like saving us hundreds, and like, I think the minimum was like $360.
Which isn't terrible, but that's enough. That makes a difference.
Yeah.
That makes a huge difference.
We do not have $360 to just throw around on these allegations.
Dang.
So I fought the law, and I won.
I'm relieved. I was so nervous.
I was kind of nervous too. I was really nervous actually, especially when I was sitting in there just seeing how this guy like this officer just had every tiny little detail. Party! All right, now we should go celebrate. We should go spend $365 on something.
No, I think we should save it.
Well, then let's spend $1 every day for a year.
That's what I was about to say.
Something
I was
cool.
going to say let's find something to spend $1 on every day. I think even the newspaper is more than $1 now.
That's so weird. Who cares about the newspaper?